Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I haven't posted for a few days. I've been very busy with work, and in case you didn't know, I'm a landscaper, and the weather's been a bit atrocious, so yeah, been cracking on with that. But yeah, looking forward to the game tonight. Thought I'd do a little bit of a preview. As you know, it's Spurs versus Manchester City at the Tottenham Stadium. Kick-off is at 7:30, and we start the game in 12th position. Not the best, but at least it's better than it was before, a couple of weeks ago. We come off it, obviously winning a few on the bounce. We'd love to make it 4, especially against City. But they're bruised, and a bruised soldier or an injured animal, as whatever the sayings are. They're coming off of like they've lost, I think it's 3 on the trot, is it, or 2 on the trot? Yeah, 3 on the trot with. So let's hope they're not going to come at us like a wounded animal and take it out on us, shall we? But I say, we've got players back now. The squad looks better, definitely. With players hopefully coming back for the first European game, the Europa League game, which I'll be going to. So it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it massively, actually, tonight, because I'm really looking forward to watching the intricate plays of how we're going to go, because I think both teams are going to go for it. And really, if we have any aspirations of reaching the European places, I know that seems a bit far-fetched, maybe, to some people. But I think if we've got to win tonight and go on a bit of a run, really, if we've got any chance of getting towards those Europa League, I think it's potentially out of our thing, but maybe even, is it the Conference League is the other one? So I mean, their players are looking not so great. I mean, the Liverpool game I watched, De Bruyne had a really quiet, poor game. I was very disappointed in him, actually. The players that I'm a little bit nervous about for them is Doku and Silvinho. I just think if they are on form, it seems that the players around them seem to have a good game. I expect, who is it? Foden to be up front, and that's assuming that Haaland's not fit. If Haaland's fit, then obviously it's a whole different ball game, because I think their whole system changes if he's in the team. So I think really, like I said before, if Doku's on form, he's the player who I think is going to start for them, that I predict for them to start. If he has a good one, then we could be having a troublesome evening, because I know that he'll, as I said probably in the preview against Ipswich, our team, we do like to leave them gaps behind the fullbacks, and they can easily take advantage of that. We all know what a fantastic team they are if they're on song. I think, as we all know as Spurs fans, we've got a very good record against them, especially at our gaff. And I don't think, we know that the quality of player they've got, we do really need them to have a bit of an off one, and we need to have a bit of a blinder to get a victory. But there's no reason why we shouldn't. There's no reason why we shouldn't. I mean, like I say, confidence should be higher. We've had a lot of training sessions last couple of weeks, and looking at the press conference, you can definitely tell that Ange is a little bit more happier with the time he's getting with the players to try and work on these different little tactics and giving the players rest. He's given like 2 days rest, some of them. I think, so we should be feeling confident going into the game, but I just think it definitely depends on our City. What City turn up, what we get out of this game. Going back to that sort of De Bruyne thing, I think I was watching the Liverpool game. I love watching him usually. Sometimes I'll just watch him on the pitch, because just his movement and off the ball is just mind-boggling. It really is. It's an amazing player he is. But against Liverpool, really poor. I don't know if he's injured, he's off form, or there was something definitely wrong there. It really wasn't right. I don't know what you think about the play. Please let us know in the comments below. I'm going to go into tonight's my predicted lineup for Spurs. I'm going to go with Vic in goal. Obviously, I think he picks himself at the moment. I think he actually one of his best games for Spurs in the last game. Because I think in the first part of the Ipswich game, I didn't do an after game video, as I said, because I was so busy. But yeah, I mean, in the first 15 minutes or so, we could have been 2 or 3 down. I think there's a bit of luck and a bit of fantastic play from Vicario that kept us in it. And thankfully, we sort of found our mojo a bit and came into the game a lot more. And what a brilliant victory it was. I mean, it was fantastic. And like the goals, the Maddison little twinkle toes goal to set up Spence for his finish. We know it's deflected, but it's still, you've got to get it on target. And I actually think it's a poor shot. I know no one's saying that. But after Maddison's fantastic little run, or little flick around defenders, the little layoff, what a goal. What a fantastic goal. I also think, I don't know if anyone's seen on social media, I've put it on my Instagram, the passing movement that led to one of the goal, that one of Johnson's goals, out of this world. I think it's about 18 passes, something like that. So, that's before, we've got nothing to be scared of for this lot. So anyway, the rest of the defence, I'm going to say Adoji on one side, and Spence, I still want, because I don't think you can drop him. And I think giving Poro a bit more rest can only do him doing good, I think. But like I say, Spence at the moment, it's got to be in the second half of the season, going into it, he's looking like he's our best player at the moment. Definitely the last 4 games, I'd say. Centre-backs, I would like Danso and Davies. I just don't like the fact that we keep picking Gray as a defensive player. Like, listen, people might disagree with me, but I just think that the more we pick him in that position, the more his mindset is going to start thinking he's in that position. And we know that from his past, he's got much better ability than that. I think we're losing something from his play by just having him at the back all the time. I know needs must a little while ago, and we played him at the back for a while, but I really think that we shouldn't keep playing him in defence, especially when we've got a central defender like Davies sitting there. I think that we should let them 2 play. I would actually put Gray on the bench and rest him again, because I just think he needs it at the moment. My midfield would be Bentancur, Papsar and Decky. They're my 3. I'd like Sonny on one side and Johnson on the other, and I'd like Tell up front. But those Decky and Madsen, for me, it's a flip of a coin which one plays. And if one does play, I think we bring the other one on quite early in the second half to give him a good run at it, not just like at the 80th minute or something silly like that for me. Also, the wingers, I think it's a really good thing that we done for Sonny the other day, because he come back, it looked like he's reinvented himself for the first half against Ipswich, and you just show that the rest that he had done him so good. Sorry, but so I would I'd start Sonny, because I think he's got a great record against City, and if depending on how he gets on in the first half, he may tire towards the second half, and then we can always make a change where we can put what's his name? I can't forget his name now. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. In his place, and then Johnson, you can always obviously take him off, and we've got players that come on in their places. Like, I mean, for example, Pep Sarr, I would potentially, because he's so temperamental, the way he plays it lately, he's got lots of energy and lots of bounding with those big legs. But he keeps getting the ball away. It's so frustrating. So potentially you could obviously have a substitution with him with Bergvall or Gray, bring him on at half time, because it'd be in midfield then with those young legs against a tiring back line of Man City, and maybe they could do some good damage. So yeah, I mean that's my lineup. It's great that we've got some choice off the bench now, though. I don't know you guys think it makes a complete difference, because now you've got players that are playing, and you might not agree with that, but at least you've got player to come off the bench that can make a difference. My predicted score is 2-1 to Spurs. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not sure how realistic that is, but I'm going to go for it. And I would love Tell to score a goal again. I know I said that in the last video, but I just think a Premier League goal for him. He's 19 years old, and I think he's doing really well. Again, like Postecoglou said, that he's trying to build his fitness up at the moment. But yeah, I mean, I really think that a goal for him would do his confidence the world of good. So I'd like a goal from him and a goal from Sonny. Would be lovely. And I think that's about it for the video. Because look at the time. Yeah, I've done enough there. So all I'd like to left to say is, obviously my channel is Dino COYS Chit-Chat. As you can see behind me, that's the page. Please like, subscribe and share and comment, please, if you can. And if you do enjoy my content, because as I said before, I'm trying to build it, please share it with a friend and a fellow Spurs fan. That's all it takes. Just a couple of shares, and obviously they'll share again. I love you commenting. Please do comment. I'll get back to every single one. If you look at my thing on my Instagram as well, you can see that on my Instagram page. I always answer back and try and have a conversation with the people that are chatting. But yeah, so I think that's me for the evening. So yeah, what I want to say is, hope you have a good evening. I hope it's a good evening for us Spurs fans. And what it leads to say is, come on you Spurs and up the Lily Whites.